Hey y'all, it's Allie G, and welcome back to FAFO True Crime Podcast. I'm going to do this short little update for y'all because I have taken quite the hiatus. I've had some health issues that I've been dealing with that has kept me from recording. As some of you might know, I ended up in the ICU in November because of adrenal insufficiency. My body's not making cortisol, which is a hormone that everyone's body makes. And so basically everything was shutting down. Heart, kidneys, lungs, all the major organs were being compromised. So I have been on a synthetic cortisol, i.e. steroids, for about a month now. And the fact that I can even sit on camera today and not be embarrassed because my face is so swollen that it looks like I don't have any eyeballs because the swelling is that bad. I do have my second case ready to go. I have another one in the chamber. This second case I'm very, very excited about, and I can't wait to tell y'all about it. I may have to do it in 2 episodes because it's a lot, and there are a lot of moving parts and a lot of different people, and there's a lot going on in a fairly short period of time as it comes down to the actual crime being committed. And I didn't want to leave y'all in a lurch or think that, I'm a one-hit wonder or anything like that. But Thanksgiving rolled around, and I had to have a procedure on my neck this Monday. I have to have another one Monday after next. But I have been sitting on all this information and on this episode waiting to be able to feel good enough to put it out there for y'all. So as I'm recording this, it is Thursday, December 4th. We are going to Alexandria tonight to celebrate Friendsmas with another baseball family for LSUA, because that's where my son pitches. And so we're going for the night to celebrate Friendsmas with another family that we love dearly and have become family to us. And I don't have time, literally, to start recording this episode in this case. Just know that there are lots of moving parts, lots of people involved. I don't know all of the people's names. It was hard enough to figure out the kids' names, the parents' names. The perpetrator's name obviously was really easy, and so was the victim. But there was a lot of people that were witnesses, and it was a very tight-knit neighborhood. And so anyway, to portray it to y'all in a way that you would know that I know what I'm talking about and I'm giving y'all all the facts, I have to have time to do that. No, I don't want to tell y'all that just yet because it'll kind of ruin it. But a lot of the footage that I watched and saw was from police body cam. The whole totality of circumstances was recorded on police body cam. And when I'm done with telling y'all about the case, I'll let you know why. Of course, most things are on police body cam because they have to wear them for the protection of the citizens and for their protection. It's kind of like a double check or checks and balance, or where two sets of eyes are better than one. Two sets of voices is better than one. So I promise to get this recorded this weekend. It is hunting season here, so I will have a lot of time on my hands because my boys in this household will be in the woods. Hopefully it won't be monsoon raining as it has been all day today and will continue in the night. So pray for safe travels for us because it's about a 2-hour drive. So anyway, just a quick update. Wanted y'all to know that I'm here, I'm working behind the scenes, and I was going to do the episode where it was just my voice and not video because I just didn't feel comfortable with the way I looked. I was swollen. Every day that I wake up is a crapshoot. I never know how I'm going to feel. I never know if I'm going to be swollen. I will tell you that I'm on the road to recovery. I have an endocrinologist who is amazing, and she is titrating me down off the steroids now so I can do this very special test to see exactly what's causing my body to not make the cortisol. And it was very, very scary. I woke up in the ER, the trauma ER, with about 18 doctors and surrounded by my family because had my husband not found me passed out on the floor, I was about 3 minutes from death. And that has taken me a while to kind of soak it in, realize how serious it was. And I have been doing so much research on this condition. I even get to have a fancy medical alert bracelet that says adrenal insufficiency, because if I were to get into another spot where 911 and EMS had to respond, that they would know that I have to have a shot of the hydrocortisone. So enough about all that. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I know I'm getting ready for Christmas. I cannot wait. It's one of my most favorite holidays in the whole wide world. And I'm this close from being finished shopping. So, but let us not forget the reason for the season, and that is Jesus Christ himself. And without him, without my faith, I really don't know how I would be making it right now. I'd be a basket case, a nervous wreck. So my faith is being tested, and you know, we always hear the good Lord only gives you what he knows you can handle. And he must think I'm a linebacker, because I have had to handle some pretty stressful situations with my health. So just wanted to jump on, give y'all an update, let y'all know, wish y'all a belated happy Thanksgiving. And I am going to release the second case, fifth episode, I guess you can call it, by the weekend. And so just be checking all my socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. No, not Twitter yet. I still haven't done Twitter. I do Twitter, but I haven't made my FAFO page. TikTok, if your notifications are turned on for YouTube, you'll know when the episode drops. So I just hope that everyone understands what I've been going through, and I appreciate the continued thoughts, prayers, positive vibes, everything that everybody's given me, my friends and family, and even some of my listeners that I don't know have been messaging me and asking me if I'm okay, how am I doing, and it feels really good to know that I have such a great support system. So I'm just going to ask y'all to subscribe to my YouTube channel, share my YouTube channel, share on all my socials, share my Facebook page, share my TikTok, share my Instagram. And I am going to start giving shout outs. Have a few people that are wanting some shout outs. And some other things coming down the pipe is I'm going to try to get on Patreon. And I'm also going to try to get on Apple Podcast. I've been trying to work on that. But once I'm on Patreon, y'all will be able to be on a tier system where you pay a monthly charge to get shout outs, to get merchandise, to get a quarterly gift, to get early access to episodes. So I'm learning as I go and trying to figure out how I can make something that I love a job. And we all know that if you get up every morning and you do the thing that you enjoy the most, and that is called your job, you're not really working. You really don't have a job because you love it. So it's not like, oh, I have to go to work this morning. I have been researching, working behind the scenes, going over these cases and trying to pick out the ones that I think are interesting and I think that y'all would enjoy. So there's just a lot of things happening behind the scenes, and I want to make sure I get it right. I want to make sure that I am portraying to y'all a true, right, how you want to say it, to give you the correct information. I've been watching a lot of court TV, which is so very interesting, and there are so many cases on there. It's almost like I have to put them all in a bowl and pick one, because I'm just so interested in all of them, and a lot of them don't get the attention that they deserve, so I'm trying to figure the best ones out that I can get out there to y'all, and that are not only edutainment, it's kind of what I call it, because I don't want to make light of the cases, especially the victims. Because if you know me and you've been listening to me, you know that I am victims first. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for today. And this weekend, I will be doing a lot of recording. Because like I said, I have the second case, and then I have the third case in the chamber. So you might be getting a whole lot of episodes out of me this weekend. And it's also going to depend on how I feel. Like I said, every day is a crapshoot. Whether I've slept the night before, had a episode, like I would call it, where I swell up, headaches that are so bad that I can't take it anymore. Has not been fun. But I'm with the right doctor now, and we are taking the steps to find out exactly what it is that's going on, exactly what caused it, and exactly what we have to do to make my adrenal insufficiency sufficient, if that makes sense. So I really hope that everybody has a good weekend. Like I said, the weather here in South Louisiana is terrible. It's raining, the roads are slick. Everybody just be careful out there. And I hope that everybody is Christmas shopping and all your planning is, going okay, because believe it or not, we are 21 days away from Christmas. And to me, that means seeing family, spending time with family, lots of good food, and just celebrating the reason for the season. So I will sign off. I will tell y'all that I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Check out all my socials. Share my YouTube link. As always, I want comments. I'd like to know what y'all want to hear about. I would like to know your specific critiques. I take constructive criticism, and I want to know how y'all feel I'm doing. I almost feel like sometimes I sound like a robot when I'm doing an episode as to just sitting here talking to you one-on-one, I feel like, because everything is so scripted, but because of the facts of the case. And I'm new to this. This is something that's really new to me, but it's also something I'm very passionate about. So I want to get it right. And I want to make sure, like I said, that I do the victim or victims justice. And that can be one person that's a victim, but it trickles down to parents, kids, other family members, friends. The victimology of it all is not just the one person that the crime was committed against. Also, too, real quick, not only am I researching cases for my own podcast, I listen to a couple, 3 or 4 true crime podcasts that I absolutely love. And I'm members of on Patreon because I want early access to their episodes. I can't wait. Like, I'm always at the edge of my seat when, they get to the end and they're like, well, you'll find out about it next week when I do a continuation of it. And I'm just like, oh, I want to know. So there are going to be times when I have to do that because I have a lot to say, and too many people have said I sound like I'm a robot because they know me. They know I talk fast. They know that thoughts go in and out of my head, and sometimes it's hard, especially people that are not from South Louisiana, to understand me because of accent or speed of me talking, whatever, that I don't sound like myself. So I'm working on that. I'm working on, obviously I can't memorize 40 pages of information, even though I am very familiar with it. It is sometimes a lot of information. So I'm going to try to be more animated and more myself, if you will, when I do it. And I just appreciate y'all having patience and going along on this ride with me, because I sure am having a whole hell of a lot of fun doing it. And I'm learning so much. I'm talking to and meeting people all over the place, whether it be a nurse that was taking care of me in the hospital, or an anesthesiologist, or a doctor even. Those are just the people that I've come in contact recently because of my situation. But other than family and friends, the doctor's office is where I am because it's not baseball season yet. And I want to be ready for baseball. So I love each and every one of you. Please share everything. If y'all don't share it, I don't get listeners. I don't get subscribers. And I will keep you update about trying to get on Patreon. I will be designing a logo other than that one, because I have some really cute ideas for t-shirts and cups and huggies, drink huggies and koozies, whatever you want to call them. And I want to be able to make that merchandise available to y'all. So thank y'all so much. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Be careful in this weather. If you're experiencing any of this rain, be careful traveling. Be careful getting home. Be careful getting to work. Just be careful, because I care about y'all and I love y'all. And I cannot tell you how much I appreciate y'all's love and support and helping me out by sharing everything. So everybody have a good weekend, and I promise you will be seeing me very soon, because that episode will be dropping hopefully before Monday, if not for sure on Monday. So I will see y'all later. Bye.